This video is going to go in depth on the things you should probably do before you sell your home, especially if you're really trying to impress potential buyers. Surprisingly, there are loads of things on this list that many sellers simply aren't doing. By the way, this will not be the quick and dirty version. I'll be going in depth on this subject, giving you loads of ideas to spruce up your home. Speaking of dirty, if you really want your home to sparkle, you'll need to get down and dirty. So be prepared for that. My goal is to help you avoid the common mistakes people often make when selling their homes. And if you watch to the end, I'll give you a juicy nugget that will warm your potential buyers' little hearts and make your home memorable. So let's get started. Number 1, disassociate yourself from your home. Here's a true story. I had a good friend growing up that was a total nerd. Personally, I loved the kid, but not a lot of other people did. Like many kids, my dad's job transferred our family out of state. But when I went back years later to visit, the same nerdy friend was Mr. Popular. I asked him straight out, what changed? And he said that he knew he had a problem, so he stepped out of his own body to see what changes he needed to make, and then he went to work. He said he studied the admirable characteristics of the kids who were popular and started doing what they did. He didn't give up the things he loved, but he changed how he acted in front of people. I know that many of you are thinking people shouldn't change who they are just to fit in, and I couldn't agree with you more, but that's beside the point. You need to put on your buyer's hat and look at the home through their eyes. You may even want to invite an outspoken friend or family member to join you. Take notes. As a home buyer, what would you notice? Replace or repair those items if possible. Which takes us to number 2, de-junk and organize. It's common for people to not want to throw anything away. And I get it. It's hard to throw away things that you spent your hard-earned money on. I mean, who knows when you're finally going to learn how to play the guitar that you bought over a decade ago? Or, you know that dish soap container you have under your kitchen sink? The one from 1998? Yeah, you can probably throw that one away. Jokes aside, de-junking can be hard, but if you haven't used something in over 5 years, it's time to let it go. I too have a few boxes of things I need to get rid of, but I've been into homes where people have dozens of boxes filling their garage or crammed into a room. In many situations, these boxes have been sitting there for years and years unopened. Well, it's time to buckle down and go through those boxes with intent. Intent to completely empty the place out. You've got to get rid of things you're not using. It will be hard, but it will also be freeing. I'm not telling you to throw everything away. You could have a yard sale or sell things online. You could donate many things to younger couples or others in need. And sometimes you just need to throw things away. I often hear people say things like, I can't get rid of that. It was my mother's. And I'm not trying to be insensitive, but if it's been sitting in a box for years now, it's probably time. If you don't have a way or the desire to display or use the precious heirlooms, give them to a family member or others who would really appreciate them. If you absolutely cannot get rid of those boxes, then for the short term, only while you're selling your home, get a storage unit. The storage unit can also be useful for removing large furniture or those extra things that clutter your house, like that treadmill or elliptical that you only use the first 5 days of each new year. Once you get rid of all this stuff, it's time to organize. Areas that need extra attention are usually the garage, the kitchen pantry, the entry to your home, the linen closet, and your bedroom closets. If your closets are packed to capacity, they'll feel smaller than they really are. Pack away any clothing that you can live without until after you move. Number 3, landscape and yard work. Curb appeal is one of the most important things you can focus on. Maybe the most important. I can't emphasize this enough, but I'll use an analogy to get my point across. Buying a home is a lot like dating. People naturally look at the outward appearance first. If they like what they see, then they'll hang around to see if they like what's on the inside as well. Let's be honest. Most of you wouldn't have seriously considered your spouse or significant other if they didn't have some serious curb appeal. Most of us don't marry someone just because they're attractive, but in many situations, the curb appeal is what got you interested in the first place. It's time to trim back those bushes and trees, or maybe remove them altogether. Yes, I said remove. Have you ever noticed how clean and sexy the yard looks when you visit the model home for home builders? They always look extra sharp. Plant some new little shrubs and put some fresh mulch down. Just an idea. Mow the lawn every Thursday or Friday until your home goes under contract. And don't forget the weeds. You've got to get rid of them even if you need to pay a professional. Sweep off your porch and your rear deck and then spray them down with a hose. Don't miss all those little spider webs up in the corners of your covered deck and patio also. Make sure you wipe down any patio furniture you may have as well. Number 4, the exterior of your home. When you're done tidying up your yard, take a hard look at the front of your home. It's kind of like looking at yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, what would turn me off? And then do what you can to change it. At a minimum, give the outside of your home a good cleaning. If it needs more than a good cleaning, you may consider painting and replacing those old screens on the windows. You'll also want to make sure your front porch is inviting. You could add some fake plants or trees, hang a wreath or something similar on the door, and you should probably buy a new welcome mat. These last few things here aren't a waste of money because you can always bring them with you to the new house. Often, potential buyers will arrive to your home several minutes before their realtor. They'll be sitting there with nothing else to do but examine your home. I've had clients tell me on multiple occasions to drive on after only seeing the house from the outside. Even with my pleading, many of these clients refuse to step inside. Yes, first impressions can be everything. Number 5, lighting. This goes far beyond the obvious advice of replacing burnt-out light bulbs. Poorly lit rooms can quickly kill the sale of your home. A lot of older homes, in particular, don't have a lot of windows to let in that natural light. Fortunately, this is an easy fix, especially in this day and age of LED lights. Add some of these lights to any poorly lit room or closet in your home. You'll also wonder why you waited so long to do it. Before you're showing, you'll want to open the blinds to let in that natural light. Before I continue, can I ask a quick favor? Will you please give this video a thumbs up? I would appreciate that more than you know, and that thumbs up will help others see that this video is helpful. Okay, moving on to number 6, your kitchen and bedrooms. Most people consider the kitchen and the master bedroom to be the most important rooms in the house, so you'll really want to focus on these 2 areas in particular. Is it time to replace the lighting and plumbing fixtures? Is there something else you could do to spruce these areas up? If you're like me, it's probably time to really clean out that closet. Find clothes that you can donate, or if they're old, just throw them out. To take things a step further, you may want to make sure each room has a purpose. You could transform that spare room into an office, a fitness room, or a guest bedroom. Stage each room. For instance, you could turn your master bathroom into a fancy spa. Tie some matching towels together in a cute little bow and then add a few plants and candles. Always clean off your bathroom counter completely and don't forget to close the lid on your toilet. To leave a lasting impression, you want to make sure the kitchen and master bedroom and master bathroom really sparkle. Number 7, paint. Nothing makes a house feel new like a fresh coat of paint, and painting can be a relatively inexpensive way to brighten up your home and make it feel clean and new. Number 8, smell. For most of you, this is as simple as lighting a candle or plugging in an air freshener. But don't overdo it. People will think you're hiding something. For others, this may mean you need to replace the carpet or get rid of the cat. Not permanently, of course, but a litter box could kill the sale. While we're on the subject of animals, get rid of any signs of pets. Yes, there are a lot of pet lovers out there, but there are also a lot of pet haters. And there's even loads of pet lovers who don't allow animals inside their house. So tuck away that doggy bed, the food and water dish, and anything else that would show potential buyers that there's an extra furry family member living inside the home. By the way, this would include removing any pictures of your furry friends from the house. Number 9, attack your honeydew list. You know, all those little annoying things you've put off for years, the dings in the walls, the leaky faucet, the squeaky door, the loose doorknobs, and etc. If you've noticed them, buyers will notice them too, and all these little things will devalue your home. Grit your teeth and get her done. Number 10, end with a deep clean. Everyone knows that they should clean and tidy up their home, but it's rare that people actually really dig in. You'll be doing tasks that you rarely, if ever, do. These are things like wiping down the baseboards with a moist washcloth, dusting off the blinds, the fireplace mantle, the top of your cupboards, and don't forget the vents. By the way, if these are things you haven't done in a long while, you may need to finish off the task with a wet washcloth. You'll also need to move furniture, vacuum and clean under and behind everything. Empty out the cabinets and the drawers. Most people can tell real quickly if a home has had a deep clean or if it's just been wiped down real quick. If doing a deep clean like I am suggesting seems overwhelming, hire a cleaning company. Or just have a big family cleaning day. Give each person in the family a section of the house they're responsible for in addition to their bedrooms. And hold them responsible. Even if they do a poor job, it will be a lot quicker for you to just go over everything. Now, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars sprucing up your home, but it's wise to replace and repair the things that aren't working anymore. And it never hurts to spend a little money staging your home and making it beautiful. The additional funds you put into your home could easily net you a much higher selling price, and it will most likely help you sell the home quicker. It's also important to remember that you don't have to overwhelm yourself. Many of these projects can be taken a day or two at a time. Start with one job and then move to the next and then the next until everything's complete. These are necessary but easy things you can do to maximize what you can sell your home for. Now, that juicy nugget that I promised, you know, the one that'll make your home extra memorable, decorate your home for the season. If a big holiday is coming up, make sure you decorate to match. Don't go overboard with the decor, but if done right, those visiting your home will feel what it would be like to spend Christmas, Thanksgiving, or whatever holiday in your home. You'll want to add seasonal music lightly playing in the background and smells of the season. This could be a baked treat, a candle, or whatever else you can think of. If there's not really any big holidays while you're selling your home, you could simply bake and offer fresh chocolate chip cookies to those visiting your home. Now, if you're selling your home, I'm assuming you're also looking to buy a home. If that's the case, you'll want to watch my video, What You Need to Know Before You Buy a Home. If you're wanting to build a home, you'll want to watch my video, The Most In-Depth Guide for Buying a New Construction Home. I'll put a link to both videos below. And just so you know, I have more than 100 videos to answer all of your real estate questions, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or build a home. Is there something in this video that really stood out to you as being helpful? If so, what was it? Please let me know by commenting below. If you have any questions or if I left something out, please help the community by leaving a remark below as well. Sincerely, I want to hear from you. And if you know someone who's ready to sell their home, please share this video with them. For more great real estate videos, please hit the subscribe button below. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.